we try to design our compositions in a way where when somebody looks at our images, they feel them, they taste them, they touch them, they hear them. It hits all the senses. So they're not looking at a two-dimensional piece of art. They feel like they're really experiencing that moment in time all over again.
I set out to be Ernest Hemingway, or the next one was my goal. And I went to Northwestern Michigan College after high school and pursued writing there. Was going to go to University of Michigan and changed my mind and went to Michigan State and went into journalism because I decided after 2 years of college I wanted to have a trade with my writing, to know that I'd have a paycheck every week. And so it took me until I was 50 years old to actually publish my first book. And that was a photography book with writing.
I never planned on being a photographer. I went to college to be an elementary school teacher, got a teaching degree from Todd. Then I went to grad school at Grand Valley for a master's in social work. But on 9/11, my dad had been activated full-time on the Coast Guard, and his photography business was really struggling. And so in January of 2004, I quit grad school to run my dad's business.
In 2004, when I graduated high school, I went to West York Community College. Todd was teaching there, and I took his photo class. I moved away, and in 2010, I came back to Ludington and needed a job. So at that point, I came in and started working for Todd and Brad, and 13 years later, here I am.
Running his business, I took him digital, and I got him and I both digital cameras.
I was immediately like hooked. I mean, man, it's like I got Polaroids on the back of my camera here. I don't even have to pull them out, peel up, coat them. They're just right there. Brad pushed me off the digital cliff, kicking and screaming in 2004.
In that year of shooting my own work, we realized people would buy my work as well and really enjoyed it. And so January of 2005, we dissolved his business and started our own, and it's been a wild ride ever since.
When you're working with family, it's good. There's stresses like anything, but they also have a very good understanding if you have any issues going on in your life. They're there to support that in a way that maybe a non-family run business, it would just be stuck, you're 9 to 5, you're not here, you're fired type of thing. They have a better understanding because it's personal to them too. A lot of times we're thinking the same thing. We kind of all have the same aspects and our brain works in the same ways. And so it sounds cheesy, but we can always finish each other's thoughts or sentences. We're kind of almost always on the same game plan.
As photographers, we're puppeteers, and we're pull strings technically and artistically, that we're trying to not only get a person to see, but to steer them in such a way that they totally get it, that they feel it, that they, most importantly, experience. So we try to build images that are experiences. We don't take a picture, we make a picture.